I've talked about teams getting disrespected, I've even talked about some players getting disrespected, but never at the level of Nikola Jokic, an MVP last year who a lot of people did not suspect him to win MVP even though he fully deserved it, and just like that he's not getting the recognition he deserves once again even though he's playing just as good as last year if not better. And besides your casual NBA fan, the NBA media definitely loves to disrespect Nikola Jokic, but why? So in this video I want to talk about why Nikola Jokic is the most disrespected player in the NBA and why Nikola Jokic might actually be the best player in the NBA. From the bottom, had to make it up. People always talking to me like I never did enough. Gotta help my mama and pay the bills. Of course, before I get into this video, if you guys could leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you are new with notifications on. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, and your subscription would greatly appreciate it. Let's get into the video. In 2006, Steve Nash won the NBA MVP, and some people to this day say that maybe he did not deserve it. Some people say Kobe should have won it, but regardless, he was the MVP. Mind you, the Phoenix Suns were 54-28. They were the second best team in the NBA, and this was during the run and gun Suns when they were at their peak. But why am I bringing up Steve Nash and the 2006 Suns? I mean, this isn't a video of me talking about the Phoenix Suns being disrespected, because the following season after he won MVP, the Phoenix Suns did not get a Christmas Day game, which was weird because the MVP most of the time gets a Christmas Day game, especially when they're one of the best teams in the NBA. And the reason I bring this stat up is because for the first time since 2006, so when Steve Nash won the MVP of the league is not getting a Christmas Day game. Now, funny enough, right behind the Phoenix Suns were the Denver Nuggets in 2006. Now, just like Steve Nash's case, the Denver Nuggets are actually a really good team. Now, they are the 5th seed in the Western Conference, but they are going through injuries right now, and Nikola Jokic has been the only good player on that roster, which is why he's so damn important. However, you may not know that because the media does not talk about the Denver Nuggets, when they indeed are a very talented team that are just going through injuries right now. I mean, for fuck's sake, Zach Lowe is literally on NBA Today fighting for Nikola Jokic to get some recognition.
It's beyond stupid that we frame this as a two-man race. Like, Nikola Jokic is averaging 26.5. Stop.
Richard Jefferson, I love you, dog, but get your goddamn hand off your bald head. You and every single person in that room knows that he's right. Now, a big point of the argument was like, okay, what's the criteria for MVP? What are we going off? But it's in the name, the most valuable player. And the thing is that Steph Curry, Giannis, Kevin Durant, all these guys definitely deserve to be in the MVP conversation. But if we're going off the most valuable player, like if he was not on their roster, they would be a terrible team. It goes to Jokic. This man Nikola Jokic is a point guard in a center's body. He is by far efficiently the best player in the NBA according to every single statistic. So far this season, Nikola Jokic has a player efficiency rating of 34.4, which is going to be the best PER rating of all time if he stays the course. The man is 2.5 assists away from averaging a triple-double this whole season, but let's not talk about it. He's improved on his rebounding numbers. He's even shooting better percentage from the field. So statistics or any of that stuff isn't really an issue. Now, one of the issues obviously why he might not get talked about a lot is because he's in a small market, but I don't want to focus a big portion of this video on that, because if you're not new to my channel, you know I've talked about that for several players and teams, and this isn't anything new. I made a video yesterday talking about why the Utah Jazz are ignored by the NBA media, and I give some context when I talk about small market teams. If you want to see that, it'll be at the end card at the end of the video, or just go to my latest video. I literally uploaded it yesterday. Now, as a center, I gotta say Nikola Jokic is very good at protecting the basketball, but if you want something to protect your balls, hey y'all, this video is sponsored by manscaped.com, the global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. If you guys want to take care of your body, why wait till the beginning of the year when you can start right now with Manscaped's brand new Performance Package 4.0. Now, personally, I like to do my grooming in the shower, so that's why I use the Lawnmower 4.0, which is actually waterproof and is very much skin safe. Not to mention, it is cordless, so it's not going to be a struggle to use. Also, it has this little LED light which does help you while you're in the shower. Not to mention, it also shows how much battery you do have left, so you can put it on your little charger stand. Now, right after you get out of the shower, you're going to want to use their Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. Now, my personal favorite product is very simple, is the Crop Reviver Ball Toner. It is super fast to use, and not to mention, sometimes I'm in a hurry, I just do a quick little spray and I'm good for the day. On top of that, as an additional gift, you do get their Weed Whacker Nose Hair Trimmer. In addition, you do get their boxer shorts, which are super comfortable, and so you can keep all your stuff in one place. You get their Shed Track travel bag. And don't worry, I got a good deal for you guys. If you guys do use code Spex, you'll get 20% off your order and international free shipping. Guys, that's code Spex, 20% off. The link is in the description below. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Now, besides playing in a small market team, I think the biggest reason why Nikola Jokic doesn't get the recognition is because of his game. Now, as a basketball fan, I love watching Nikola Jokic play. He plays like a point guard, but he's a center. When Jokic drives to the rim, it's almost like it's in slow motion, but he does it efficiently. He can do anything that any player needs to do, whether it's shooting, passing, dribbling. He's good at everything. In fact, according to advanced statistics, Nikola Jokic is a better defender than Joel Embiid. I probably pissed off a lot of people, and to be honest, those are just statistics. I mean, I think Jokic is up there. In the comment section below, I want you guys to tell me who you think is a better defender, Nikola Jokic or Joel Embiid. That's a tough one, and I'm honestly just gonna say Nikola Jokic based on the stats, and when I see him play, he's really good at locking down people. But that's the problem. Nikola Jokic's game is good and it's very efficient. The only problem is that it's not pretty. Now, personally, I could watch Nikola Jokic play basketball for 2 hours straight and I would not get bored. In fact, I'd probably be in awe. However, when Steph Curry's taking these damn half-court shots or he's taking threes from the logo, it's very pretty. It's pretty basketball. It gets the clicks on ESPN and House of Highlights. Now, don't get me wrong, there are times when Nikola Jokic makes a crazy pass or he has a crazy play and it's on House of Highlights. However, it doesn't happen every single day like it does with Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. Shoot, even Chris Paul, who's an MVP candidate right now, he has a game style that is very pretty to watch and it's efficient too. But according to casuals, Nikola Jokic has a boring game, which I don't think is fair, and some people watching this video probably don't think it's fair either, but hey, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, Nikola Jokic is right now the best player in the NBA, and yeah, I'm not saying Steph Curry or Kevin Durant or even Giannis, who in my opinion is right up there with Nikola Jokic. If the season were to play out the same way it's playing right now and the Denver Nuggets ended as the 4th or 5th seed, I'm giving the MVP to Nikola Jokic, and it's not even a debate. He is easily, without a doubt, the most valuable player of the Denver Nuggets. If Steph Curry were to get injured, it'd be okay because they'll have Klay Thompson back, they have Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, James Wiseman. They have guys that can pick up the slack, and there have been games where the Warriors have still won when Steph Curry is doing bad. The Denver Nuggets have Kyrie Irving, James Harden, all those guys, and if Kevin Durant were to get injured, they'd be just fine. If Chris Paul were to get injured, the Suns have Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, so they'd be good. The Bucks have Giannis and Drew Holiday and other scorers. Now, I'm not saying they don't need those players. Obviously, they need those players. They're very important to their team. However, if Nikola Jokic was to tear his ACL and be out for the rest of the year, then no doubt in my mind, the Nuggets are a lottery team. And mind you, they have good solid players on their team, but Nikola Jokic is a whole breed in himself. They need Nikola Jokic, and he is the most valuable player on their team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new with notifications on. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Take care. Cue the outro. Everybody fuck with me cause I got a check. I ain't going hard enough, my mama told me go harder. I'ma pull up with a 45 in them chopper.